First off, it's Charles J. And just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody say they won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, just watch the fight. Shadashia Green defeats Olivia Curry by unanimous decision. Very impressive performance. You put on a clinic. I'm just going to say this about women's boxing. I've been saying women's boxing is on fire. I've been saying it don't get enough attention. I wish Al Heyman signed more women fighters. I wish Bob would do the same. At this point, it just looked like it's Jake and Eddie Hearn that's signing female fighters. But anyway, I just don't think enough attention gets shined on these women, because I just got to be honest. These girls be tough. And at this point, I'm just gonna go on account of saying, you know, these referees, they're a little harder on the women than they are the men, because I see referees stop fights with men over way less punishment. The punishment that Curry took from Shadashia Green, that fight should have been stopped in the 7th round. That fight should have been stopped. But yeah, she made it through it. But I'm just saying, I've seen fighters take way less damage, bro, and the fight gets stopped. So I think that fight should have definitely been a stoppage. Definitely. I mean, yeah, the girl tough, but you let her take a lot of unnecessary punishment. I just think when a ref see that a fighter don't have what it takes to come back in the fight and they're getting battered, yeah, they may be still trying, but when you getting battered, sometimes that ref need to call that fight, bro. These women be tough, man. Curry took some shots. And one thing I know about Shadashia Green got devastating power. And I seen them right hands that you was snapping her head back. The girl was tough. She may not have been that skilled, and she put together some good combinations here and there, but she was tough as shit. Listen, Shadashia, you know, I've made videos about you. I've gave you a lot of credit. I think you're very, very talented. You know, sometimes I think you admire your work too much, though. When you throw them beautiful combinations and that snapping ass left hook that counter left hook, it's beautiful. That fucking left hook is beautiful. You know, I'm just gonna say, you know, you admire your work sometimes, because you throw your punches beautiful. Your punches are not sloppy. That shit be accurate. It just, you got a lot of sauce, and you got a lot of swag in the ring, and I even like that you moved around at times. But I'm gonna say this. And in the 7th and the 8th round, you did start walking her down and try to get her out of there. You turned up, and that's what I was looking right for you. Right when I was asking for it in the 7th and the 8th round, you done it. You delivered. You turned up, and you started really letting your hands go. You started hitting her with. That's why there's no way that ref should have stopped that fight. You hit her with like 10 flush shots over and over. That snapped her head back each time you hit her, and that ref did not stop the fight. So, I don't know. Maybe the ref just wanted her to get through the fight or some shit. I don't know. But that fight should have definitely been stopped. You got power. I love the jab. I love that you go to the body. Boy, I just can't stop thinking about Shadashia Green versus Claressa Shields. I said it in my last video about you. That's the Super Bowl of women's boxing. Shadashia Green versus Claressa Shields is the Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford of women's boxing. And I'm telling you right now, somebody gotta go. What the fuck? That was some junky shit. Anyway, somebody gotta go. Boy, that was some strange shit. Anyway, somebody gotta go in that fight. I'm telling you right now, that fight is the best fight, and that's what Shadashia Green versus Claressa Shields is what Layla Ali versus Ann Wolfe would have been. I'm telling you right now. That fight is the Super Bowl, and I think it need to be in Atlanta. It need to be somewhere in Detroit, something like that. And it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. It need to be at Madison Square Garden. But before I could ever get to that, I'm just going to tell you, I think you're finna have to fight Savannah Marshall. I don't know if she's going to fight you, and I think if she do fight you, you're going to have to go over there. I'm just going to tell you. Savannah Marshall earned a lot of my respect. Not so much in the Franchon Cruz fight because I'm kind of disappointed. Franchon Cruz gas out in every fucking fight. I just don't know. It don't matter how much she trained, how much she worked. She's gonna gas out in the third round of every fight. I swear it be so disappointing that and them sloppy ass punches. The way she was just throwing up, she throw herself all the way off balance with each punch. You know, she fight like she straight up out of Bonton, which is in South Dallas. Anyway, now Savannah impressed me with the Claressa Shields performance. Even in defeat, even though Claressa clearly won, I watched Claressa go through a storm. Savannah took her through a storm. I'm just gonna tell you, Savannah got devastating power too. Even though, and I think you can clip her, but I'm just gonna tell you, I think the jab is beautiful, and I think you better than Savannah Marshall, and I'm rooting for you, and I believe in you. I just want to make that very clear. I want you to beat her ass, and I want you and Claressa Shields to be the next fight. And I'm a little disappointed in Claressa about certain things, even though I know y'all had little shit over the little sparring and all that there when you sparred Christina Hammer and all that there, and y'all kind of fell out. But I wish Claressa Shields would have gave you an opportunity sooner. I really wish she would have set aside y'all differences that y'all had, because I know y'all was once friends and you fell out. But I wish she had really reached out to you, because you've been getting it out the mud. You've been getting it out the mud, and I'm so proud of you. But like I said, to get through Savannah Marshall, especially in England, in the UK, I'm telling you, that shit is going to be hard. Savannah can fight. She can box, and she can punch. First thing that I must say that I want to see you do different, and especially fighting Claressa and Savannah, the lead left hand, you're going to have to put it up. Because Claressa, she known for that overhand right. And Savannah throw the right very beautifully too. She got very good timing also. So I want you to just keep that lead hand up and don't drop it as much, especially against them fighters, because Savannah Marshall ain't near as fast as Claressa, but she got good timing too, and she can catch you slipping. So I think you're gonna have to watch that. Man, you got it all. You got it all. My only other critique besides make sure you keep that lead hand up. You done better in this fight when it come to your gas tank, but you still look at the end in the 10th round at the end of the fight. You were just a little more tired than I like to see. And I know you work hard, but I just want your condition is gonna have to go to another level when you fight Savannah and Claressa. Your condition is your skills. I'm not knocking at it out. I think you have the skills to beat both of them, but you're gonna have to go to another level, not just physically but mentally, to beat both of them. And Claressa's on another level from Savannah, but Savannah is almost on Claressa's level because she gave her a tough fight. Savannah is pretty goddamn good, and I just think that, like I said, your endurance is going to be a key factor because both of them girls throw a lot of punches. And at this point, though, Savannah, even though I give her a lot of credit, I think she's a very good fighter. She's being too spoiled. For one, Claressa went over there and fought her, and now Franchon Cruz done it, and Franchon Cruz was supposed to fight you. She ducked out of fighting you just to go to Savannah's country to defend her own titles. She went to somebody, same thing Cool Boy Steph just did. I'm noticing black fighters doing that lately. Y'all got y'all own belt, but y'all openly give a fighter an opportunity and go to their country to defend your own title. I just think it's a little strange. So, but I think you're gonna be a great champion. I'm pretty sure the Savannah Marshall fight gonna happen next. And if she duck you, I will acknowledge that shit. I'm gonna address that shit. But I think that's gonna be your next fight. But this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.